Hey guys, I'm Morthadon, and we are back for Boruto episode 278. I did hear a rumor. It's not anything confirmed, so I just want everyone to know that in case you haven't heard it yet and you're hearing it first from me, nothing's confirmed. But the hiatus that's going on for Boruto possibly might take even longer than expected and yeah, I might actually catch up with Boruto, which is something that's interesting because uh, for those of you who don't know, Boruto was the first show I did on my channel, starting reactions and everything, and it's going to be really interesting having it, not be here anymore until it comes back. And then obviously, as soon as it comes back, I'm going to pick it up again. But we'll probably do like my other shows and do polls and replace the shows. I'll probably try to stick with maybe that will be a short show poll kind of thing. So like 12 episode animes kind of thing. Um, and try my best to stick with that, so that way I don't start something like Yu Yu Hakusho that has 100 and something episodes, I think, or up there, a large number of episodes, and then Boruto starts up again, and then I'm stuck having to juggle the two of them, kind of thing. So either way, that's all for future stuff anyway. But yeah, it'll be cool to be caught up and stuff like that. So yeah. Anyway, last episode we are continuing on with this arc that's a lot of fun and a lot of death potentially. I have my crazy hairbone theory that maybe people aren't dying and it's all just a ploy. Maybe the first guy just had like fake blood or something, didn't really get stabbed, and then a lot of the other people we've seen just like disappear into sand or fall off, and like anyone could have caught him or dragged him away. The candle stuff might not have killed him; it might have just like knocked him out. Now, the people that one girl killed in the elevator, assuming that she did straight up kill them to get the candle, it's very much possible that they are dead. Now, maybe she just injured them to get the candle and they end up being okay and they just passed out from the candle's effects, kind of thing. But either way, bunch of theories. It's probably not. It probably really is death and craziness, and I'm just, grasping at straws. But it's a fun little theory I'm rolling with. So yeah, let's get started here, guys. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now. Opening time. Yeah, it almost makes me a little bit emotional thinking about this, like, because obviously it's not too emotional because I know it's coming back, but mainly just because this is where my channel started. It's just interesting. And then probably be a bit more emotional when the show is like over kind of thing. But yeah. But yeah, I've done some 2 in 1 week shenanigans before. I've done it several times, so it hasn't been quite 278 weeks, but it's probably been like probably at least probably like 270 weeks of recording roughly, which is pretty crazy. Musical chairs, because that's an inkling. Did we have her name before? Bata. Jesus. They headbutted them. Eight left, huh? Hmm. Who said that's all he has? Heh. Lose your cool. He's using fire. Heh. I guess that's a thing. Hmm. His grandmother. Oh. Ooh. Well, to be fair, the other guy was currently being arrested from prison, so I'd trust the guy that is a like reformed prisoner rather than the guy that was currently being arrested. Hmm. The guy clutching on to potentially money. That means that she does need money for something. Yeah, exactly. That's how I felt about the way she worded that. Kind of sounds like it reminds me of at the beginning of Hunter x Hunter. That's the way Leorio acted. Every time someone asked him, he deflected with like some silly reason he needed money until you finally got the deeper reason. I think there's a deeper reason than that. Probably it's probably going to be something noble like saving someone's life kind of thing or helping a family member who can't make money as much. Oh, well, Is that the first time he said last one standing, or did I miss it before? Can there only be one person to finish? I talked about this last episode that I didn't think there was anything saying you had to be the last one. Pressure. Things are also getting a lot more personal with them being able, without there being so many people, they're connecting with each other a bit more now too. Hmm. All right. Maybe one of the people that took them was on board. Oh no, he's gonna hit a button. At least he asked. God damn it, he's gonna push it anyway. Well, oh, the ceiling came down a little farther. That's not good. It's gonna pressurize him. Oh shit. Nice. Well, damn. What happens if you push them all at the same time? Maybe. Sparks come out of it next. Yep. Yep. How typical. Oh my god. Jesus. Oh. One of them was a light switch. You know, impale is the right word. Yeah, try to get in Oga's head. Oh. Oh no, but only 6 can hide. Hmm. There's 8 people, 6 spots. Damn. It's got a it's got a Kawaki arm. Did we see that already? I feel like I said that before, or was that someone else that had an arm like that too? No, I might be thinking about Parasite the Maxim. The main character turned his arm into a big blade, and I might have mentioned it in that. Yeah, can two people, some of the smaller people squeeze into... It would have to be two sets of people, right? Nice. Yeah, I was just thinking about the water draining away. Could they try to break the floor? Alright. Breaking the ceiling didn't work. Yeah. No. Hmm. This is the caveat when it comes to things like this. We've seen people transform into small things, right? So couldn't people just transform, like, all these shinobi transform into small things and go inside the crevices? Because, like, I guess, like, the best example I can think of is old Naruto. Naruto turned into, Kiba's dog, um, Akamaru. And Akamaru was a lot smaller than Naruto was. Like, if would that would mean he would take up less space, right? I'm gonna laugh when it's not money. We're gonna find out what she wants, aren't we? Okay, so she doesn't want to buy an island, but it's to get her home back, kind of thing. Hmm. Yeah, don't play his game. If you stop distracting me from hitting the floor. Got an idea? Ooh. Nice. Oh shit! It is close. Come on, Bata. Yeah. Come on. Lighting is cool from it. Oh, they're all dead. Just kidding. Alright, so there wasn't even much under the floor. It just made it dip big enough for them to avoid the blades. Or the pointy points. Hmm. Alright. And make the next one more formidable. Hmm. I'm sure that's all it was, but I was like, did she just like steal something off him or something? Oh, is there even actually money inside? Okay. I was wondering if there really was. Interesting. Did he like have a drinking problem and lose his family because of it or something? I don't know. Like a picture of his family and then like that was like one of the flasks that people keep liquor in, right? That they sip on all the time. Oh, she did take something. Oh wait. Was that that person earlier, she said. Who'd she take it from? Um Kiseru? Did she just take it a second ago? Not gonna tell me. Because she bumped into him and said, like, oh, don't be mad, I'm a little shaky. Is that when she took it? Or the way she's saying it, it almost sounds like she took it a bit ago, like, but it could be. Maybe they're about to find out here that Kiseru isn't who he says he is. Oh, shit. Bringing in an outer into this? Ah, okay. Hmm. Well, damn. All right. So, see, that's what you guys might have seen me like. It's like, huh? When she bumped into him like that, that's like a universal sign of like I'm gonna bump into someone, ooh, accidentally, and steal something from him. And then she did. So I picked up on that, and that gave me the idea that it's Katsero. So seems like he's an outer for the for Kara, or at least he used to be when Kara was around. I wonder if like he is still like devoted to them and like is angry at Boruto for this. Excuse me, for his part in taking down Kara. Oh man, sorry about that. But but yeah, that was a good episode. We had another game being done. they had this pressure game, and it was pretty simple, basically, like break the floor and avoid it. Like it was for Oga saying that it's gonna be like the most brutal one yet. Like obviously it's because Boruto found a way around. It would have been pretty brutal if they did just decide, all right, two people gotta stay out and the rest are gonna go in these little cubbies, and then you had to sit there and watch two people just get impaled like that. But that's the end of episode 278, by the way. Uh, and yeah, so that would have been pretty brutal if it went to plan, but Boruto found a way around it, and now, the more times Boruto does this, the more times people are probably going to be more on board with, not arguing and trying to help, right? Because honestly, it wouldn't have been so close if they wouldn't have argued from the beginning. If from the very beginning, as soon as they realized what they had to do, they did it, rather than sitting there having to convince Bata to, not go and attack, shoot. I'm so bad at her name. Uh, um, crap. Yatsume. If they didn't have to do all that, then they would have finished a lot quicker. So, but yeah, it is what it is, and now maybe next time they'll be a little more better with that. But there's 8 left at the beginning of the episode, and there's still 8 left now, which is cool. Everyone's still alive, and I'm looking forward to seeing some of these other ones. And now he did say, like, try to be, if you want to get out of here, try to be the last one standing. So do they continue on until there's only one left? Is that like what he does, or is it when all those scrolls are used, however many people are left are done, right? Like that's what I'm curious of. Like when all those scrolls are gone, if Boruto manages to keep most of these people alive, will Oga be like, okay, well, we need another game and we need to keep going until there's only one of you left, kind of thing? Or is it going to be one of those things where they do just get out, right? So it'll be interesting to see. But yeah, I think there's been several times in this show where we've had situations where characters were trapped in an area and they only had like a small section to try to get out of, and none of them ever transform into something and run through. Now, I don't know exactly how the transformations work on this, like in this world. I feel like they just never want transformations to be like utilized in ways to like get through like small spaces kind of thing, because I feel like it's almost like, I wonder if it's ever been done. I can't remember any episodes where they've done it to get through a small space, but like, because it's not like, it seems like they are actually transforming into these things and becoming smaller. I don't think it's something where they're like concealing their whole body in stealth, where like the rest of their body's invisible and they're putting like a projection at their feet, so they're still that would mean like they're still the size of their body, kind of thing. Yet there's this image of something else like down below, like by their feet, like a dog or something, or what? Like, haven't we had someone transform and go into someone's pocket, or was that a different show? Did that happen? For some reason, that's suddenly sounding familiar of someone like transforming and going in someone else's pocket. Because if that happened, then that would 100% confirm that it's possible. But yeah, I feel like I've had this conversation before. I can't remember at what point in the show, but I think it was a point where people were trapped, and I was like, can't you just transform into something smaller and get through the spot so you're not trapped anymore, kind of thing. But yeah, maybe it's just something that maybe the writers just don't think about it. They actually don't do a lot of transformation in this one, right? Like early on we did have a little bit of like sexy jutsu and stuff, right? I think we did. But we haven't had that in a while. And I can't even remember. I guess there's been a couple times where maybe the bad guy has transformed into someone else, but definitely like our good guys, like Boruto and them. I feel like it's very not often that they transform themselves to like disguise themselves or anything. So it's interesting. But But yeah, we had more info from Bata, which I don't even think we had her name before, which we have that now, and she, wants to buy her island back, which is her birthplace, and at first she made it sound like it's just like a greedy thing, like I want an island, like everyone dreams about like getting a bunch of money and having an island or whatever. I shouldn't say everyone, but it's a very common trope. But for hers, it's real. Like apparently, some rich people like came through and bought out their island and is trying to make like some resort there or whatever, right? And probably demolishing all the buildings and no more like people really living there. It's just a place for tourists to go to a resort kind of thing. And she wants to get that back. So fairly noble reason, but is it a reason to kill people? I don't know, but at the very least, at least it's not just because I want money, you know. But anyway, yeah, it was a good episode, guys. I enjoyed it. I think that's gonna be it from me, though. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you enjoyed. Check out my Patreon if you want to see more. Link in the description below, or it should be popping up on the screen. And get more content, 2 episodes ahead, early access on the Patreon, and all that good stuff. So thank you guys, and I will see you in my future reactions. Bye bye.